All right, well, welcome back, everybody. My name's Andrew.
I'm Tiffany, and this is Bullet.
All right, and we are the Kellys, and this is going to be a little bit different of a video than you typically see on the channel. So, to all the subscribers that's been here for a little bit, watching us along our journey, you may have noticed something pretty amazing happened last night. So, we have literally picked up more subscribers overnight than we have in the last 3 months on this channel. So, pretty awesome. So I want to take this video to say a big thank you and talk about something that happened and explain to all the new viewers that have joined overnight and that are continuing to enjoy what we're about and what you can expect on this channel. So thank y'all so much for supporting us and coming by.
Thank you.
Yes. So let's see here. I think it was about a couple months ago. A lot of y'all know somebody named Daniel Arms from Arms Family Homestead. So I'm sitting in the camper that's over there in the background one morning in my PJs, editing a YouTube video, just getting ready to start my day, and a comment pops up on one of my videos, and it's from Arms Family Homestead. I was like, holy moly, I'm kind of getting my little star shock right there because I've been watching Daniel for a couple years. He said something like, great video. I was like, awesome, thank you so much, for stopping by. Left it at that. I'm on cloud 9 at that point. Another comment pops up. He watched another video, then another one. I was like, oh my goodness. Next thing I know, I get a comment on Facebook, and he's like, so you really made a decision to go YouTube full-time? I'll explain some of that in a minute. And he just started talking about the channel. He just stumbled across it randomly. I was like, yes, I've been following you for a couple years, and I really love your lifestyle, what you're about. And I don't know, we just kind of hit it off, started chatting. So long story short, that was a couple of months ago. We talk every now and then, and yesterday we're at a cookout, get together, and my phone starts blowing up with YouTube comments, which is pretty unusual because we're a small channel. I'll get a few throughout the day. I start seeing comment after comment after comment that says, Daniel sent me. So long story short, Daniel gave us a shout out last night, and a lot of y'all have come over, and at least for small channel standards, it's blown up in our mind overnight. So I wanted to give Daniel a huge thank you for doing what you've done. We were talking yesterday, and he's like, he appreciates being in the position that he can just say a simple shout out. And I'm like, no, it's not a simple shout out. You've stuck your neck out there. You've put your name on the line for us. So obviously he believes in us, but just want to at least start this video off by saying thank you so much. It means more to us than you could possibly imagine. And thank you to all the people that have been with us and been subscribed, and all the new subscribers. So we're going to tell you a little bit about what we do here, what you can expect to see on the channel, and hopefully a lot of y'all stick around and find something interesting. We'll show you bits and pieces of the property and projects that we have going on. And like I said, maybe you can find something that piques your interest. Also, while it's on my mind this week, since we have so many new people and I've had a lot of people ask, I'm going to do a legitimate property tour this week. So you can expect to see that coming up, and we'll let you know about our 51 acres that we have here, what we're trying to accomplish, kind of how it all got started, and how we've got to this point right here. So again, thank y'all so much for supporting the channel and coming by. Okay, well, like I said, and I apologize, I'm the talker in the relationship here. So
Yes.
she stands there and looks pretty. My job's to talk. So and butt in anytime you want if you want to say something. So like I said, we have 51 acres here in North Florida, and we had a dream many years ago to purchase property. Actually, I've had a dream for owning property since I was a child. I can still remember the exact moment in the movie I watched that triggered a burning desire in me. But many years back, we talked about potentially buying some property, and I use the term homesteading loosely because we're not true homesteaders in a lot of people's minds, but we're slowly going to work toward what we call a modern homestead, something that can give back, maybe not fully support us. So you're coming in part of this journey right now, and really we're kind of, even though we've had this property 7 years, we're kind of really just getting started on this journey. We've been slowly developing it, trying to pay out of pocket, trying to live as debt-free as we can and not get crazy and wild. So you can see a big project right here behind us. But long story short, we bought this property 7 years ago, been slowly developing it. It looked completely different than what you're seeing now, and we're trying to make our little modern homestead out of it, I guess. So I guess it'd be a good time to let y'all know about some projects that we got going on, what the channel's about, what you can expect. Like I said, hopefully something that piques your interest. All right, so one of the biggest projects you can see going on is something kind of unique and different, at least for our area, a pole barn house. A long time ago, we talked about trying to build something that we could potentially pay out of pocket for, and again, kind of gear ourselves more toward that debt-free lifestyle. Well, a pole barn house at the time before COVID was a very good option for us for a lot of different reasons, financial reasons, and for me to do a lot of the work myself. So we started developing plans for that. We've got a whole long story that we can explain on another video on how we got here, but just want to let you know if there's something that may pique your interest. We just started breaking ground on a pole barn house. I've already had a few people comment, wow, how huge it is. Well, we are outdoor people day in and day out, and it's not as big as you may think. The heated square foot's actually quite small for most modern homes, but we have a lot of porches and a lot of outside, like outdoor kitchen ideas and entertaining ideas that we're going to do in the house, because we are absolutely outside people. As you start watching the channel, I think you should be able to see that. So you all have come at a perfect time, because like I said, we've just broke ground. I think we've only posted 3 videos on the house build thus far, if you want to go back and watch those. And it is just kicking off. We will have a lot, and I mean a lot more house videos coming. As soon as the contractors get done doing the first couple things I've hired them out to do, I'm going to take over from there and start building it on my own, and that's something I'm so looking forward to sharing on the channel. So this is a project I hopefully you enjoy. We're going to show you a couple more things that we do around the property. All right, so another thing that we do on the channel is firewood. Without a doubt, for some reason, this is some of my more popular videos, which I guess I understand that because I watch a lot of firewood channels myself. There's just something rewarding about taking a mess of trees or logs, cutting them up, splitting them down, and getting them into nice, beautiful racks. Not to mention, we absolutely love fires. We are outside every evening. That's our entertainment. That's our TV, so to speak. We love being around a fire, and you'll see that a lot on the channel. So you can expect a lot more firewood videos, although keep in mind, this is Florida. As it gets extremely hot and this house build kicks off, there may be less firewood videos. But I've got plans this coming up fall to sell some firewood on the side, as well as produce plenty for us and our own personal consumption. We actually wound up having a really cold winter this year and ran out of firewood for the first time that I can ever remember, burnt through several cords. So we're definitely going to stay in gear, produce a lot of this, and that's something you can look forward to on the channel. A lot of cutting, splitting, and harvesting of firewood. All right, something else that we do. Believe it or not, this is a food plot. It's a big hobby of mine. I'm a big outdoors guy. We actually have another YouTube channel. Link is down in the description. It's called The Kelly's Outdoors. If you would like to see where we do hunting, fishing, wild game cooking, things of that nature. But if you like tractor videos and food plots, I'm constantly out here working. I love working in the dirt, love planting stuff. Again, I love that reward of seeing all that hard work and effort put in and something coming up, and I love wildlife as well. So this is another very popular spot that you'll see a lot of videos on, out here developing food plots. All right, another popular project on the channel, and I love doing projects, love building things.
Lots of projects.
Yeah, so there's plenty of that on the channel. We have so many more projects planned. So if you like DIY type of stuff, I love, maybe I'm not the best teacher, but I just like showing it. There's so much to learn just from watching. But this is a very popular project on the channel. This is a storm shelter right here, and there is a full build series on it. I'd love for you to watch this if something like this may interest you. Built every bit of this, all the way from a steel door to 6-inch thick solid wood walls, and I'm sure some people are thinking, a wood storm shelter
Above ground.
Yeah, and above ground. Well, this is Florida, so
Yeah.
as soon as you dig in the dirt, you're in water. So everything is low here, but we have our reasons why. Believe it or not, this storm shelter is actually built with salvaged materials from a tornado damaged building. So a lot of y'all may stumble across the channel and find out, but last March we got hit by a tornado here, and we were actually here when it happened. I was sleeping in a camper in a barn, and it destroyed it, totaled the camper. One of the scariest moments of our life. So a storm shelter was happening. We live in Florida, we have hurricanes, we have tornadoes. This was happening. But by the grace of God, we we walked away without a scratch, even though it destroyed everything around me while I slept in that camper. So we're blessed, we're thankful. That's something we've shared on the channel, and it has motivated us to kind of do things differently around the property and be a little more prepared. So we'll explain why. We eventually plan on getting animals. I'll show you a pasture that we've planted. We plan on staying here and supporting those animals through hurricanes and other weather events. So we knew we kind of needed us a safe haven and a place to stay. This is nearing the end of completion, but I still have a few more videos to do to finish this up on the build series, but there is probably 18 or 20 videos already out there if you would like to watch this from the start. So like I said, many projects. We'll walk you over to one more that we're working on right now too. All right, well, I apologize for the wind noise. Hopefully you can hear me. But one thing that we love doing on this channel is home gardening. And you've caught me at a time that this is only my second year experimenting and doing raised bed gardens. So that's actually how I found Daniel over at Arms Family Homestead. A couple years back, he was doing the container bed type of gardens, and I stumbled across his videos and kind of fell in love with the channel and his lifestyle. Actually, believe it or not, I told him, but he has been a huge motivation in me making one of the biggest decisions of our life, and that's doing YouTube full time. I can actually still remember when him and DJ were standing out in front of the trooper station when he made his announcement last year that he was going to pursue YouTube full time. So we actually have a video out on that, the decision that we made for me to go full time and walk away from a career that was very prosperous, at least for the area, and kind of take a huge leap of faith and try this YouTube thing. And I'll be sure to include that video at the end. But as of right now, you can expect more gardening videos. We've started building raised bed gardens. We've actually built a lot of this with some of the salvage tornado materials too. That's why poles are sticking up everywhere. Still got a lot of trimming to do. I'm still making my own chip mulch. We have a chipper on the tractor, and we're still developing this little garden right here. We were absolutely amazed last year on how much vegetables it produced. I've always been an in the ground type of guy, and eventually we may do in ground outside of this as well. But starting next week, actually, I'm going to clear this garden out. Eventually we're going to get these posts cut off, get everything cleaned up. We're going to start gardening. So if you're interested in that, plenty of those videos coming as well. All right, and behind us here is something you'll see on the channel a lot as well. We have quite a bit of pasture on the property, about 20 acres, and we developed all this back here behind you. It was grown up thick brush when we first bought the property, and we knew we had a dream of owning some animals. And I'm sure a lot of y'all like animals, especially the people that's come over from Arms Family Homestead, because they kind of live a lifestyle that we're hoping to. We're looking forward to getting some goats, maybe a couple cows out here, some horses. She had some when she was a child, so we have plans to do a two-horse stall and a tack room in a building that's over here behind you. So lots of future projects. But you'll see me out here mowing a lot, running the John Deere tractor a lot, lots of tractor implements. We just have a lot of projects going on right now. We're clearing out this gigantic oak over here that you maybe can or cannot see, trying to open up a back porch view from the house. So there's just a lot of different projects going on the channel. But eventually out here is going to be animals. That's what we've planned this for. So we'll have fencing coming up before long. And like I said, you're kind of getting on the ground floor of us developing this piece of property. And we're looking forward to sharing it with you. So animals is going to be a big part of it. So again, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you all of the subscribers that's supporting us. This has been a huge dream of ours, especially mine, walking away from the career that I did, but it's been a big impact on both of us, a big leap of faith for both of us. And moments like this kind of make it reality and let you know that, yeah, maybe that burning desire that you had, that leap of faith you took, was all for the right reasons. Yeah. So whether the channel grows any more than it has right now, it does not matter. We truly appreciate Daniel, like I said, sticking his neck out there and mentioning us and giving us a shout out. And we appreciate all y'all coming along and trusting him. And hopefully we can provide you with some good entertainment, some education. There's going to be good times, there's going to be bad times, but we're going to share it all. There's, like, you know what they say, you're going to be some blood, sweat, and tears, and some laughter. So we appreciate you coming along on this homesteading journey, I guess is what I'll call it, kind of our country life vlog. And feel free to ask any questions. Before I wrap this video up, I keep forgetting, every Sunday afternoon, sorry, it's windy. Every Sunday afternoon, we try to do live streams. Currently, right now, it's 5 p.m. Eastern. That's what today's will be. However, we're about to change that time with spring forward. But if you would like to jump on our Q&A live streams, is what we call them, every Sunday afternoon, it's literally so you can ask us questions about projects we did during the week, things that are coming up, whatever questions you may have.
We're
about
cooking usually.
Yeah, a lot of times we're cooking. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Today we might not, because I would imagine several people are going to jump on. We're going to have a lot of questions from new subscribers, so hopefully y'all find that. But that's what it's for. Excuse me. Ask anything you like. We would love to share this lifestyle with you. That's the reason we jumped out on YouTube, and we'd love to see you on the live stream. So I think I've rambled on enough. Starting to get cotton mouth. Anything you want to say?
No, we just hope that out of all the things that we do around here, it sparks somebody's interest. I mean, you might not be into firewood, but you might be into gardening. So, you know, just keep up with the videos. You'll find something that we do.
Yep.
Cooking as well.
Yeah,
so.
we try to do a little bit of cooking too, although we're definitely not a cooking channel.
But we're cooking our own vegetables and our meat that we harvest here and everything. So
That's right.
yeah, we teach you a new way.
Yep, always something going on around the property. So excuse me, we're going to wrap this thing up. Again, thank y'all so much.
Thank
It
you.
means the world to us. We'll catch you on the next video.